This is Josiah Plays West of Loathing. Alright, we've just arrived here at the apparently rescue mission. I used to go to a place called the Rescue Mission, where I both volunteered sometimes, and at other times I went there to get food. The Rescue Mission, it was called. And it had a soup kitchen. Alright. It's your partner.
I ain't the religious type. I'll just wait out here for ya.
I don't think you have to join up just to take a look inside.
It's more the idea of some invisible feller watching me. Makes me nervous.
Well, okay. Must have been an infiltrator. Next thing you know, the church has been sacked and the millet stolen from the granary. In we go. I see a nun. There's a haphazard stack of pews in the corner. It's a shelf full of medical supplies. The pulpit has been pushed back against the wall. So they've converted this into an infirmary. Gosh, a real-life nun!
Yes, I'm Sister Tabitha.
I'm Griff McGruff. What's with the cots?
Well, what with the cow attacks and so on, I felt my faith would be better served by running this place as a clinic rather than just a church. I also sell medical supplies, if you'd like your healing to go.
You need any errands run or anything?
Funny you should ask. I've been experimenting with the healing properties of a purple grass that grows near here, but I've run out. Would you mind picking some for me? It grows near a cave that makes an unusual humming sound.
Oh sure, I think I know the place you mean. No problem, I'll be right back with it. Griff McGruff is on the case.
Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass?
Not yet, sorry.
That's disappointing, but I trust you to keep your promise.
A non sequitur, Nox? Nice. If you don't want to be part of the problem, you need to be part of the ablution. Oh my god. You guys. You guys. I wonder if she's got a lot of medical supplies. Do you think she's got enough to fill a consecrate? Can I buy some medical supplies? Broken leg pills. You're not sure which is stranger, that these work at all or that they only work on legs. She's got some laudanum, some blood building tonic, and some army trauma field kits. Infinite, apparently. But I already own like 15 of them, so... let's bounce. You know, this mission is really cool. The kids might say it's fucking lit. Urgical. What? What? Josiah? That was the worst ever. I know, right? You have to perform an act of contrition for that joke. Humming cave, here we go. It's your partner. You can't believe that joke. I know, right? It's pretty bad. Well, I didn't get enough sleep, so I guess I could blame it on my insomnia. You okay, Pete? You're looking pale.
I can't! I ain't going in there!
Is it that sort of high-pitched buzzing noise? I hear it too.
My head's fit to burst! Hurry up and let's be on our way!
Huh, doesn't seem that bad. I got St. Beefus's thigh, what can go wrong? These rocks are weirdly organized. This must be what the nun was talking about. Let's pick it! I got the purple grass. This purple grass has medicinal qualities, according to the nun at that mission way north of Dirkwater. Why are the rocks laid out in this way? Hold on, I just wanted to make sure there's no interacting I could do with any of these single rock piles. That snake isn't gonna let you pass without a struggle. A struggle it is! Yeehaw! It's an electrified snake. Uh-oh, this looks like it's gonna hurt. Well, 1, 2, 3. Let's get it done. Lol. I bet that snake was shocked at how quickly I defeated him. Before this, he was the current champion of these caves. You put an end to the shocking tale of the shocking snake. You gained 20 XP. Got a snake liver. You liberate the corpse from its skin. I got an electric snake skin. Hooray! Oh, that's a hat band, isn't it? Oh. Electric snakes live a rough life. Spell damage. That's not what I want. You might be able to push this over. Try it. Heave-ho! Oh, that would have been my alternative to fighting the snake. I see. Wow, what is that thing? Well, this looks El Creepo. This looks like some kind of portal. Do the electric snakes do the electric slide? No. I knocked his lightnings out. Oh, it is a portal. What in the world? I'm in some kind of strange ruin. I guess. What the hell's going on in here? This looks dangerous. This still looks dangerous. It still looks dangerous. The monolith is dark. It's a lot of rocks. Looks like there was a huge cave-in at some point. That shift really jolted your reality. Well, I'm gonna cut these jokes short. Looks like there was a huge cave-in. Doesn't look like there's anything I can really do here. I need some kind of special item or something. Oh, wait. A weird device. Let's take it. Strange stone arrow. This is a triangular object made out of a strange stone-like material, shot through with channels of smooth black glass. Ooh. I like it. Can't interact with the monolith with this thing. Go through a portal. That snake's voltage was off the scale. Yep. I don't know what else I can do here. I guess nothing. Back to the rescue mission. Yeehaw! The strange stone arrow you found starts going crazy, beeping and booping, whirling around of its own accord. It practically drags you in the direction of a strange, decrepit-looking house. The Professor's house. I'll go there in a minute. I'm gonna go back to the mission first. Pete seems thankful to get out of here. I got your weed, lady.
Welcome back. Were you able to find the humming cave in the purple grass?
Yep, here you go.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much. Blessings upon you.
30 XP. Could I buy some medical supplies? Alright, nothing new here. Do I know anybody that needs broken leg pills? I'm gonna buy them just in case. You never know. I guess that's all I can do here. I got some broken leg pills. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and buy those. Alright. Let's get out of here. Let's go to... Where's this house? See, in this area where I said there was probably gonna be one more thing. The Professor's house. Here we go. We find an abandoned crate which has mine stuff stenciled on the side, which is the worst grammar you've ever seen, even in a time and place notable for its poor grammar. Let's open it up with my crowbar. Yeehaw! You pry the lid off the crate and help yourself to the contents, which are now your stuff. 3 sulfur matches, a thermos of spiked coffee, and a can of oil. The beeping machine leads you to a ramshackle house in the middle of the desert. Speed for the rest of the day. Ignites flammable things. I've got a match. Your face and the face of somebody who owns at least one matchstick. It's in combat. More oil. Might be useful for when you get that random event with the guy that fell off his horse and needs a ride to Dirtwater. Yeah, it could be. Could be.
So, that gizmo led us here, eh? Some kind of trap, I reckon. It's a trap!
Why do you say that?
Well, it stands to reason. Ain't nothing good can come of a bleeping gizmo like that.
Well, let's check it out at least. Let's get some coffee cactus. Woohoo! Ow, 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 ow. Oh, this place looks legitimate. Too legitimate to quitimate. Sitting on 80 XPs. What am I raising next? I feel like I should save all the way up for more lockpicking expertise. That's gonna be a lot of saving. A lot of saving. Alright, here we go. That must be the Professor. There's Pete. Pete squints at the house's inhabitants suspiciously, but he doesn't say anything. The Professor's toilet isn't in very good repair. Let's flush it! 4 XP! This appears to be an extremely powerful magnifying mirror, basically an inside-out microscope. Let's check myself. The microscopic mites that live in your eyelashes seem to be getting along just fine. Getting 5 XP. These books are so boring, it's a wonder the shelf isn't full of holes. A map annotated with circles and lines. This device doesn't seem to be operational, unless its function is to do nothing. This dresser contains 10 instances of the exact same shirt and 20 identical socks. Doesn't look like this guy sleeps very much. These books are all about concepts too advanced for you to even recognize. That's what it would be like if I saw the bookshelf at Saito's house. I'd just be like, I literally don't even know what these books are about. Okay. Well, let's talk to him. Excuse me, my name's Griff McGruff. Griff Sneaky McGruff. I saw another streamer, by the way, Nox, streaming a little bit of this game, and they had gotten a different middle name assigned to them. They had the middle name Killer, or something like that, which I thought was pretty funny. Because they told somebody that was their middle name, and so it stuck.
What? Oh, I didn't notice you come in. I'm not used to visitors, but folks generally call me the Professor. Is there something I can do for you?
Well, I found this bleeping gizmo, and I sort of followed the bleeping, and it led me here.
Well, I'll be. It certainly led you to the right place, young man. This is El Vibrato technology, and I happen to be as much an expert as anyone alive today.
The El what now?
El Vibrato. They were an ancient race that lived here long before humans. Well, they mostly lived underground, so they might still be living as far as I know. Never seen a peep of an actual person, though, just the machines they left behind.
Were they, space aliens?
Could be aliens, or genius pre-humans, or an entirely different terrestrial evolutionary line. At this stage of investigation, it's impossible to say. Isn't it exciting?
And soon, by constantly using that middle name, you usher a person into existence. I've always wanted to usher a person into existence. As long as they didn't have my DNA. If I could afford it to support one, and they would allow me to, which they never ever would in a million years, but if they would, I would adopt a kid just to raise by myself. A baby, like a really tiny baby that hasn't been taught anything by adults yet. It could be Josiah's Kids Show 24/7 up in here. Oh my god, that kid would grow up fucked up. I would do it though. That'd be fun. If I could afford to actually support a child. I wouldn't want to raise a kid with someone else, because they would have the wrong ideas. They'd be filling my kid's head with the wrong ideas. I'd need to have soul head filling provenance, or that's not the word I'm looking for. Province, I guess.
Let me have a closer look at your bleeping gizmo.
Alright, I'm going to give him the advice. The device.
Aha! As I suspected, this is one of their transponders. It detects other El Vibrato technology and homes in, you see. That'd be why it led you here. I've got a thing I've been trying to repair.
He takes us around with the transponder for a bit, and then plugs a strange stone marble into a socket on it.
There you go! Good as new. Just swipe up or down to turn it on or off.
I got an El Vibrato transponder. Swipe?
Now, I gotta warn you, this device will lead you to unabandoned El Vibrato technology, but it might also attract unwanted attention.
From what?
From the El Vibrato technology. You'll see what I mean, just be careful.
Okay.
You know, now that I think about it, you've arrived at a perfect time. In order to get anywhere further with my research, I need more samples of El Vibrato tech. But searching for it eats up all the time I could be using to research it.
Uh-huh, I get you.
Right, you're the adventuresome type, so bring me back whatever devices you find, and if I can get them up and running, that'll benefit both of us.
Alright, deal.
Great. First priority will be to get my keystone fabricator running. They lock their doors and things with these little stone alloy blocks, see? So if we can make our own, that'll open a lot of doors for us. Literally and figuratively.
Alright, what do we need?
The components aren't rare, at least as far as priceless ancient technology goes.
This stuff is Numenera, basically. And before Otto got involved with El Vibrato technology to cause the whole caravan to teleport to the far reaches. Well, it would pretty much be Otto's fault. Otto caught you guys' characters in so much trouble that the game has to be delayed for a very long time. Otto's fault. You know whose fault that ultimately makes it.
Bring me, about 5 handfuls of scrap. I should be able to salvage the last parts I need from that much.
Roger that. The professor says that this device calls out to other El Vibrato machinery. Spooky action at a distance. You don't trust it. The professor told you how to turn this thing off. Do you want to shut it down? No.
Good to see you again. Have you got those 5 piles of scrap yet?
Not yet.
Well, that's got to be our first priority. We won't get much further without it.
Do you know anything about, ley lines?
I don't hold much with that mystical mumbo-jumbo. It's very unscientific. But it does come up in my research from time to time, so I can give you a basic overview.
He draws some curved intersecting lines on a piece of paper and explains how they relate to local geography and so-called mystical forces. Most of it goes over your head, but you think you've got the basics. I got a ley line diagram. Thanks. This is an illustration of the basic principles of ley geography. It's simple enough to be understood by a layman. Ah, I see what they did there. Griff got the lay of the land. Nice, Nox. Diagram is surprisingly comprehensible. You stick it into your necromancer journal. Check that out. Yeah, his lair is west of the mountains. Using your ley line diagram, you narrow the location of the necromancer's lair down to a handful of possible locations based on the unseen currents of energy that riddle the land. Excellent! Hell cow energy, looks like that's all we've got. Okay. This is the professor's keystone fabricator. He's waiting on some parts to finish it. Hint, hint. If it were Hawaii, he would have gotten the lay of the land. Good stuff, good stuff. I've never been to Hawaii. I've heard it's nice. Tropical's not really my thing, though. Alright, I guess we're done here. Well, we're saving Gustafsson Gulch for last, because that's the main quest. So it looks like there's only 2 places here we haven't been to. Lazy A Dude Ranch and the circus. Let's go to Lazy A Dude Ranch. Yeah, I got a needle.
What do you reckon, Pete? I reckon there's a fine line between living off the land and being real lazy.
Yeah, I'll silverize the turnip someday. I'm not gonna do it till I have a lot of money, though. Like, I'm not gonna spend all my money on it. Looks like somebody's been washing ferrets in this thing. Yuck. That is yuck. Why would you wash a ferret? Dude, I would be the best single father. I mean, we have to use a very liberal definition of the best. But an old burned crate. Guess it came with the property. Pick it open. Stuff inside is unburnt. That's a pretty good crate. Lasso, wrench, punch, and nails. Okay, I have all of those before. Hey, who's this? Oh, there's all kinds of people here. She's doing strange things. Oh, I was out of nails. Good, I got some then. What is she doing?
Hey, howdy. I'm selling herbal remedies. Care to buy? What kind of herbal remedies? The kind that are gifted to us by Gaia without any interference by human hands. So, weeds? That's a derogatory term created by the man. But yeah, basically.
Alright, I'll try one.
Hey, groovy! Thanks!
Goodbye. What did I just buy? This is a little pile of random dried weeds folded up into a sachet of paper. Garbage stored in garbage, essentially. Doesn't do anything. Has 5 meat value. I think you'd be decent and definitely interesting. Yeah, exactly what the adoption agency wants to hear. I'd be a good father as long as we're... I'm just curious, do you allow children to be adopted by single, unemployed, severely mentally ill, ex-convict single fathers with basically no money, multiple felonies on my record, and multiple lengthy stays in mental hospitals? Is that, you can't discriminate against me, right? We did it in Great Expectations, so why not? I'm gonna eat this. You take the remedy, and maybe you feel a little better? It's hard to tell, really. No, actually, you're pretty sure that did nothing. I'm buying another one. And that's all. I'm not gonna use it, I'm just gonna hold on to it. Why is this place such a crap hole? Howdy. Hey, yeah, howdy, man. What's happening? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh, not much, man. We moved on to this little patch of land to grow crops, but then we decided it's more natural to just let Gaia grow wherever she wants, right? I'll bet that's a lot easier, too. Haha, right on, man! Neat. Where'd you get that hat? Oh, this! A friend of mine made it, man! I forgot which one. What do you take for it? Well, I've been thinking of trying a new style, man. Maybe like one of those hats that the army guys used to wear back in the day. Like it's kind of an ironic statement, man. There's an old fort over yonder that way. I'll swap you if you can find one of those, man. You mean like this one, you mean? I'm gonna eat this. It's usually something that presages something terrible happening. I'm gonna lick the walls, or Look, I'm one of you guys. Hashtag Knoxbluff. Like this one, you mean? Nice, man! Barter is like commerce, man, except natural. Can you dig it? I got a strange head sack. Yeah, groovy. Oh, that's a lot of muscle on that hat. If I had another snake, a hat band, and if I had it silver plated and all that, this hat, quote unquote, is more like a sack, woven from red, gold, and green wool. It's like something out of a dream. Yeah, like, howdy, man. Howdy again. Did you grow cows, Bane? Wow, no! No way, man! Sorry! That's like the only stuff we actually get rid of when it grows. But why's that? It attracts cows something fierce, man. You get them more than like one stock or whatever in the same place? Boom! Cows all up in your biz, man. What if you had a fence to keep the cows out? Well, maybe. But it'd have to be a real serious fence, man. Like with the barbs and all. Like major fencing, man. Okay, I'll see what I can do. Leave them alone. I need to get a fence for these people. Garden in quotes. This looks like a poor, disheveled, dirty person. Howdy, I'm Griff. Griff McGruff.
I'm Louise. Louise Lathrop.
Why the long face, Louise?
Oh, jeez. Basically, because I'm stuck here farming with a couple of dummies who don't know how to farm a dang thing, so they just let the weeds grow and call it natural. I'm so sick of eating dandelions I could scream.
How'd you get in this predicament?
I headed west after graduating baking school and fell in with these guys because they talked a big game about natural grains. Fool that I was, I didn't realize all they were really interested in was getting silly on loco weed and not doing any work.
Oh, why don't you leave?
I haven't got any meat, or any other prospects, or anywhere to go. I mean, dandelions are terrible, but they're better than eating dirt. This is such a mess.
So you're looking for work?
Gosh, yes, desperately. The only trade I know is baking, though. Do you know somewhere that's hiring a baker? Heck, even unpaid would be better than this if it comes with a room and board. I just want to get out of here.
Oh, I don't, sorry.
Shucks. Well, if you hear anything, please let me know.
Will do. Maybe we'll get a bakery set up in town in one of the vacant lots and then we can get her a job there. A huge supply of unused fertilizer. This is the crappy garden, the crappiest garden around. That old story, falling in with the bad crowd because of natural grains. Yeah. It's a story as old as time. Well, unless I find some way to build a fence here. Or whatever. That's all I can do for now. I wonder if I go to Buttonwillow's store. If there's anything of interest here. Nah, I've already bought everything I want to buy from Buttonwillow. I could sell some stuff, but I don't really want to play the selling some stuff game right now. Your horse has armor. Hey, Hippofant, welcome. It's a DLC, and I don't know how you normally get it. I just know that my friend sent me a code for it. And now my horse has horse armor. I don't think it actually does anything. Text your horse won't actually show up or disappear when toggled until you travel to a new area because we added this dumb joke at the last minute. What code? Well, it was like a Steam key that I had to apply to the game on Steam. Let's go. Is it from Kingdom of Loathing? Okay. Like I said, my friend gave it to me, so I don't actually know anything about. What was the key off? Apparently Kingdom of Loathing, I guess? I don't know. Well, I guess it's about time to go to the circus. Your El vibrato bleeps, and you follow the signal because of course you do. Why wouldn't you? One reason why you might not is that it led you to a hulking robot that could easily pound you into scrap. Let's fight it! Yeehaw! I'm not concerned. It's only got 60 HP. Goodbye. Congratulations, you successfully destroyed a priceless ancient relic of a bygone and forgotten age. These are a bunch of little broken pieces of El Vibrato machinery. The professor would be interested in them, I bet. Hooray! Looks like you found the circus those clowns were talking about. Ugh, a circus. That's like a clown hive. Fortunately, it's not a very big circus. There probably aren't very many clowns. Certainly not enough for an army or invasion force or anything. Still, since it turns out demonic clowns are a real thing, any number of them could be real trouble. Walk up as nonchalantly as possible, so the clown manning... clowning? The ticket booth won't suspect you know his horrible secret. I'm just gonna whistle innocently! I'm terrible at whistling. I can't whistle for shit. Hashtag bad whistling. Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal sideshow circus, whatever. Well, I have a ticket to this place that I got a long time ago.
Oh, doggies, them clown fellas got a real operation set up here. That ain't good.
Nope.
You wanna do some investigating?
Nope. Guess we probably ought to, though. Griff McGruff is on the case. It's a northern clownwort. I can harvest it because I have forage in 3. I got a clownwort pollen. There's a little pile of shimmering pollen from the northern clownwort flower, which some scientists claim is the source of all clown power. 15% elemental resistance for the rest of the day. Alright. I already have a ticket. As you approach, the clown puts on that basically cheerful facial expression that retail employees use when the last thing they want to deal with is a customer, but they're not allowed to say so. Let's talk to him. Welcome to Barnaby Bob's perfectly normal traveling circus sideshow, sir. How can I help you? Well, I'd like to run away with the circus, please. Aren't you a little old for that? Sorry, we aren't hiring. Darn. Well, I'd like to see the circus, please. Well, you came to the right place then. But if you want to get inside, you'll need a ticket.
I just so happen to have one.
Clown looks very surprised.
What?
How did you... well, great. Good for you, sir. I'll just take that and stamp your hand for re-entry. There we go. Enjoy the show.
What about my partner?
Partners get in free.
Well, thanks.
The ticket booth clown recognizes you and waves you toward the circus entrance. Here we go. Are you ready for this? As you enter the circus, the ticket booth clown shouts, "Welcome to Barnaby Bob's Perfectly Normal Traveling Circus Sideshow, sir!" in a loud and enthusiastic voice.
Enter the circus. Let's enter this circus. Yeehaw!
You walk into the circus. Actually, I guess it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. As nonchalantly as possible. There are a bunch of clowns around, working at the booths, and so on. More clowns than customers, of which there don't seem to be more than a dozen or so. Which is good, in that it means the clowns can't disappear you as easily if they figure out what you know. But on the other hand, if things go wrong here, innocent bystanders might get caught in the crossfire. I wonder what it'd be like if you came here before going to those clowns in that camp and finding out about the clowns. It'd probably be a whole other thing that would happen here. Or maybe they just wouldn't even let you in.
Got it.
The merry-go-round has a dirty canvas tarp over it.
Read the sign.
The sign says, "Condemned until further notice. We encourage anyone suffering from horse bites to consult a doctor." This way to the egress.
I'll tell you what. You go and have a look yourself, a look around, and I'll guard the rear.
All right. Main stage. Test your aim. Test your mind. There's a kid here, searching around with a sad look on his face.
You okay, kid? Did you lose your parents?
I lost my lucky bottle cap. You haven't seen it, have you, sir?
Nope, but I'll keep an eye out. What does it look like?
It's shiny, steel, and it's on a little chain.
Okay, I'll let you know if I find it.
They call him Crazy Pete instead of Mentally Unhealthy Pete. Differently sane Pete. Life partner will guard your rear.
Yeehaw!
Test your might. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. You notice that he's watching you, and then he notices that you've noticed, and he smiles and waggles the balloons at you enticingly. Let's talk to this clown.
Well, howdy there, fella! Interest you in a toy balloon?
How do you make him float like that?
Why, there's nothing to it! Heck, they all float around here! Ho-ho!
Of course. What colors do you have?
Oh, well, just take a look. Red. They're all red.
Well, how much are they?
For you, just 30 meat.
I'll take one, why not?
Alrighty then, here you go. Anything else I can do for you?
Can you tell me more about your circus?
Really, it's more of a carnival, but let's not split hairs. Ho-ho! What would you like to know?
What are your traveling plans?
We haven't decided yet. That's why we set down somewhere a bit more rural. Keep things relatively quiet while we scout around, get the lay of the land and all. Ho-ho!
And where'd you travel from? Was your previous stop interesting?
Oh, northwestish. It was a little hole in the ground kind of place. You wouldn't have heard of it. Ho-ho!
In before I find a little town in the next part of the map that has literally been reduced to a hole in the ground by these fucking clowns. Why is everyone working here a clown? Oh, it's traditional! When the, what do you call them, rodeos stopped being put on, the rodeo clowns took other jobs at the circuses and carnivals. Over the years, it just became the normal thing for carnies to be clowns. It's a community, you might say. Ho-ho! Never in my life do I want to hear the words waggle, clown, and enticingly in the same sentence. Yeah, I hear that, Saito. I hear that. Well, who is this Barnaby Bob guy? Oh, the boss is a real famous showman, though I'm not surprised you wouldn't have heard of him around here. Ho-ho-ho! Got an eye like a hawk, and he's a real whiz with those knives of his. Don't miss his show. It's a real highlight of the carnival. Okay, see you around, clown. Catch you later, like an alligator. I'm just gonna wander off. I got a balloon. It's red. It's worth 1 meat. Wonder if anything special happens if I buy 99 of them. And before there's a carnival interlude in D&D. I hadn't thought of that before, but I do need some place for you guys to fight that group of bards. I'm sad that we're not playing D&D tomorrow because I'm excited about stuff that's coming up. There's so much interesting stuff coming up. And it's gonna take forever for you guys to get there. It's actually an achievement or such about 99 red balloons in Kingdom of Loathing. Is that right? Alright, let's test my might. This appears to be one of those test your strength games where you have to use a big hammer to ring a bell. Let's take a closer look. Well, howdy there, fella! You might notice that all of the clowns that work at this carnival have the same kind of voice. You look like you've got a good arm on you. Here's a game that's right up your alley. What's the game? Simple as can be. Just take this big mallet here and hit the lever under that bell. Ring the bell and you win. In my headcanon, there's actually only one clown working in here. He just runs really fast from one spot to the next. Take this big mallet here. What's the prize? A ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show, which is otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Yeehaw! The clown takes your meat and puts the big mallet on the counter. Okay, there's some words I never want to see together again. The clown takes your meat. No. Nightmares. Puts the big mallet on the counter. Good luck! I don't have 30 muscle to hit it extremely hard. So I guess I'll just hit it quite hard. Pick up the mallet, take a deep breath, and smash that lever with a mighty swing. The little bell striker makes it nearly, but not quite, to the bell. Well now, that was very close! Not a grand prize winner, but it's the best I've seen today, and that's gotta be worth something! He hands you a small teddy bear. A small plush bear. Okay. Damn it! Wasn't strong enough. 3 short. This little toy bear is about as big as your fist and feels like it's been stuffed with gravel. Congratulations! Yeah, those are awesome. Did you just invoke clown cock and ball torture in my chat? What is wrong with you? You have to use a big hammer to ring a bell. Oh wait, no. I don't have the strength. Let's test my mind. This appears to be some kind of card-based carnival game, though it's not clear how it works from here. Uh-oh. Now I'm gonna have to fucking play Caravan up in this piece. Let's take a closer look. Greetings and salutations, fella! This is a game designed to test your intelligence and capacity for abstract thought. And, well, if you care to try your luck, far be it from me to obstruct you. What's the game? The simplest guessing game imaginable. I've got a standard deck of playing cards here. I show you all the faces, and then I turn them back over and start picking cards. You guess what cards I pick, and you win. You don't shuffle them? No, sir. If you can memorize a deck of cards that fast, more power to you. Or if you've got a touch of magic in you and you want to try reading my mind, that's fine too. Just don't dig too deep, huh? What's the prize? Ticket to Barnaby Bob's stage show. Otherwise sold out, so it's a rare catch, my friend. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Carefully scan the deck of cards as the clown spreads it out in front of you, and then he turns them over with a sweeping flourish. Yeah, I don't have all the mysticality needed here. I'll give it a lot. The clown starts picking cards out of the deck and holding them up with the backs to you. You manage to guess a few, but not very many. Well, don't feel bad, friend. That's about average. Not good enough to win a prize, though. Darn. Test your aim. Alright, actually my Moxie is my highest right now. For some reason it's at 33 because of my gear and stuff, so... This appears to be a shooting gallery type carnival game. Let's take a closer look. Howdy there, fella! What we have here is a game for sharp eyes and quick reflexes. Hope you won't take it as an insult if I suggest one of the other games might be more your speed, but you're welcome to try your luck all the same. Oh, you're about to be surprised, motherfucker. I got Moxie for days. Hashtag Moxie for days. What's the game? Well, on the wall behind me, I've got a bunch of thick-skinned, underinflated balloons. Nice. For 10 meat, I'll loan you a cheap, inaccurate pistol and a pile of badly made ammunition, and your goal is to pop as many of those balloons as you can before the pistol stops working. That's an unusually honest-sounding description. I've discovered making the challenge sound exactly as difficult as it is only makes more people more determined to be the one who beats it. Alright, what's the prize? Let me guess. It's a ticket to... Yeah, got it. Okay, I'll give it a shot. Let's see what I did there. Griff McGruff. Griff Punmaster McGruff. Griff Dad Joke McGruff. The clown hands you the cheap pistol and gestures at the balloons behind him. Good luck! I'm gonna shoot like a jaguar, which doesn't make any sense. How does a jaguar shoot? Jaguars can't fire guns. I'm not exactly sure how a jaguar shoots, but presumably it's pretty good. You clear nearly the entire wall of balloons, and the clown looks genuinely impressed. Well, all me! Looks like you win! Congratulations on the finest shooting I've seen in quite some time! I got a circus show ticket. Admit 1. Barnaby Bob's astonishing demonstration of perspicacity and skill. I love the word perspicacity. That's the name of one of my stats in Triskelion. Show will be starting soon, so don't miss it. Thanks. Main stage. This extremely muscular clown seems to be guarding the entrance to some sort of stage. Merry-go-round. Partner. Sideshow, we'll come back to that. Hot food, cold drinks, tepid candy. Nothing interesting back that way. There's a clown here selling rubber toy balloons. Wait, or is it the same clown as before? He looks identical. Is he following you around? Howdy, fella! Anything else I can do for you? Weren't you on the other side of the midway just now? Ho-ho! Nope, that's the other balloon guy. We just dress alike and use the same face paint. Did we fool you? He grins and gives you a big, exaggerated wink. I see. Anything else I can do for you? Can you tell me more about your circus? Never mind, actually. I've already heard the answers to all these things. See you around, clown. Alright, we're gonna check out the 3 vendors here and then the sideshow in our next episode. If you're watching the stream, don't go anywhere because I am not done playing. If you're watching on YouTube, this episode is now over, so thank you for watching. This has been Josiah Plays West of Loathing.